Last time on the Alpha Male Universe.
I pretty much got a license to get rid of a man. Everything that's gonna happen that night will be to stop all the bullshit.
His name is King Azoulay. Sounds like a fucking African name. He loves the though. He loves them. So, anyways, we got to fight. I signed the contract last night.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Alright guys, welcome back to the Alpha Male Universe. So last time we were talking about how the Chinless Lame has announced that he will be fighting Gypsy Crusader. This swole cow madness just never stops, and we're going to be tuned in with what they're doing for the big train up. Now, okay, I just want to real quick give you a sneak peek. Azoule is running downhill shirtless, creating traffic. I mean, does this guy have any awareness? It's so ridiculous. We're also going to be featuring Ali because he is addressing the fact that the princess has been dodging him while he announced that he's going to be fighting Gypsy Crusader. So it's going to have everything. It's going to have the drama. So be sure to get your popcorn out and let's get this show on the road.
Funding this whole event. My own money. I'm paying your ass, but I can show the whole world I'm gonna whip that ass.
Ali, you're a nice guy. Stupid and naive. Only a Hama will fund his own funeral with interest. I accept the challenge. But like I said before, you're going to knock the out in the first round. I'm not somebody that's just gonna let you speak to him this way. I'm gonna fight for me and all of Bnei Israel. You're going down. I'll see you in the ring. This is gonna be biblical.
Alright, so if you're new to the swole cow madness, right, it's a lot to keep track of, I understand. Ali and Azoule have had basically a year-long beef where Ali has tried to get this coward in the ring, but he's always dodging him. Azoule wants to brag about how he's such a proficient fighter, but he won't even fight Ali. And the crazy thing is that Ali has paid for everything. You know, Ali's actually a man of honor. He's an anti-hero in the AMU, a breath of fresh air. And that's why the Bubba army supports him. But Azoule wants to pull this cringe shit where he's always saying he's fighting for all of Israel. You know how many people have commented on these videos saying they're Jewish themselves and they're like, I reject Azoule. I don't like Azoule. He doesn't speak for us. It's just so cringe, man. He's trying to grift an entire country, an entire people, and they reject him. That's the funny thing. Oh.
So I just want to lay this out to everybody really quickly, the people that are watching. So look, the fight is next month, okay? So I want to train hard as fuck for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Like, I am going to literally push myself to the absolute max that I can for the next few weeks. I've already been pushing so hard, but this is the last little bit. So you have to, like, try to peak it right before the fight. Okay? I want everyone to understand. So if I am not on, please understand that is because I am literally exhausted and I am putting all of my physical and mental strength into the fight. A lot of you guys don't know me like in fight camp and in fight mode, so I'm in that right now, but I wanted to continue to do the show for you guys as best as I possibly could. So next week I might be off Monday and Tuesday. I'll try to come back on Thursday or Saturday because I'm going to...
Alright, so you basically get the gist, right? Gypsy Crusader is taking this fight very seriously with Princess Azoule. He's training up really hard and he is going to give it his all in the ring. But what is Azoule doing? Okay, you would think that he is, you know, also training really hard. Well, in the intro, we saw how he is being performative with his training. He's running downhill shirtless. That's not going to do anything for him, okay? That's just for Instagram. If you're a runner, you'll understand that you're not going to get really anything from just running 10 seconds downhill. Well, he's doing his training, his massive training, by engaging in more drama. So instead of actually training, he has to tell people that he is the Messiah. I'm not making this shit up. Okay, let's check in.
You know, I get these kind of messages at least once a day. And it's pretty crazy, but people feel like I'm a messenger from God, giving them all of these messages. But if you really think about it, aren't we all messengers from God? Like, God put us here for a reason. Whether you have a mission or your job is to just speak God's words through you to the people, whether it's to your close people or to people like this online. And you have a choice, either speak good stuff or bad stuff. Everything I say is just truth, honesty, and motivational to try to get people to do better. So I feel like I'm a messenger of God. A lot of the times when I say stuff and I get into this flow state, I feel like it's not me speaking, it's God speaking through me. So who
Okay, so he's in flow state. He's a messenger for God. You know, if he doesn't take his training seriously, hold up. He's not taking it seriously at all. I'm going to sit here and say who's going to win the fight. It's easily going to be Gypsy Crusader. Now, I don't have a dog in the fight. I've already said that this is the grapist versus the racist. Okay, I don't think there are any heroes in this. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain when the chinless lame gets rocked like crazy. And when he does, it's going to be even worse than when Andrew Tate lost to a TikToker. Maybe you can comment down below. Maybe you disagree, okay? But I think that the fallout is going to be way more significant than Andrew Tate's loss.
I signed the contract last night. We got to fight. His name is King Azoulay.
this is gonna be biblical.
So Azoulay has ran away from Ali like a coward. Shame on the princess.
All right, social media. Bubba here is right. Lovely assistant. Let me see what you got here. So here's Mr. Ben Azoulay's folder. I guess he took a fight literally with a clown on July 25th. We went out and reached out to him. What the you doing? You know, we have an agreement, or we supposedly have an agreement, vocal agreement, and then here in the video here it shows that he accepted a fight. We called him, offered him an amount of money that he also accepted, and then we started moving on to the rest of the stuff. Professional trainer, 3-month training over here. This is the contract for that.
Yep, June 1st.
June 1st. Then we went, because I'm putting this event, I went and created a promoting company called Alpha Boxing Promotions LLC. Correct? When was this show, everybody? What's the date on this one?
June 12th.
June 12th. And then you got to create a bond. You got to get a bond certificate for the company as well. Can you show them that too?
That was from June the 17th.
So everything is going right. And then we see that he's just like everybody else saw here, that he has an announcement. And
you know, I just wanted to take a moment to salute Ali, because the very fact that he is so transparent with everything, it's such a breath of fresh air. I feel like Ali is definitely trustworthy, and that's why this community has a respect for him. He shows his businesses, he shows clients coming into his restaurants, his car washes, and various different events that he hosts for his community, okay? He's always doing like philanthropy work, and you can call it glazing, you can call it whatever you want, but you know what? I respect when there is a man who has honor. And this guy has actually taken it a step further than what I initially thought. I thought Ali was just simply paying for the organization. No, he had to set up an LLC, he had to buy a bond, he even offered to pay Azoulay to show up. I mean, he is literally paying Azoulay to come so he can beat that ass. And the princess is still a coward. I mean, shame on Azoulay, man. Shame on him. That is just crazy. But you know what? Alpha boxing, that's actually pretty funny. That is actually funny. So you know what? Let's continue listening, because there's a whole lot more Ali is gonna say.
then we see that he's just like everybody else saw here, that he has an announcement, and the announcement is he's fighting a clown. Part of the deal also in the contract, you're supposed to stay focused on this fight. Don't go be calling out people like he was calling out people here. I don't know what you guys want to call it, but I just wanted to show you guys who I am and who he is. Did he do a coward move? I'll let you guys decide that. So we reached out to him, told him what the fuck you doing. He goes and tells us, oh, if you guys want to do the fight still before July 25th, I can make it happen. Aren't you supposed to call me and let me know that before you announce a fight with someone else, if you really want that to happen? And I'm here spending all this money on it. You know, I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm going to continue boxing. And if this guy changes his mind or comes back down this route, you know, I'm always ready here to take on any man that gets in my way, just like he got in my way. On to the next chapter, or to be continued this chapter. Love you guys, respect you guys.
You know what's funny is that the princess is so dumb that he doesn't realize that he's already taken a massive L. And Ali doesn't even need to get into the boxing ring at this point. I feel like he has done more than anyone would probably reasonably assume to try to get this fight started. Ali has won without laying a single punch on the chinless lame's face. Think about that, okay? Because all Azoulay has done is run away. And you know what? For him to say, oh, we can still fight before the July fight, I mean, come on, he's just capping, okay? That is so stupid to say. He is not taking Ali seriously, even though Ali is a serious man. And some people may say, well, why are we talking about him, okay? You cannot tell the story of Gypsy Crusader versus Azoulay without mentioning Ali. So let's tune in with Azoulay's training. I bet you can already assume it's not going to be serious.
I'm happy to hear that, and I'm sure your boyfriend is cool also. And guys, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here to motivate you, to help you achieve your dreams. I wish I had somebody like me that I could watch every single day and see him, get in the ice, get in the gym, eating healthy food, traveling, doing business, working hard, a man of God, a man that loves his family. I wish I had somebody like that I could see to look up to. But when I was growing up, we didn't have those people. So I'm glad you guys are here on my channel. I love you all. Thank you for the support. Believe me, I wish sometimes I could just come and give everyone one big hug. And I've been wanting to do a meetup for a long time. I just haven't done it because weird people threaten my life. Oh, you're Israeli, we're coming to take you out.
So yeah, Azoulay is just going to be wasting time on social media, engaging with people who are glazing him. Oh my gosh, this guy's going to get laid out like Patrick Star style. His arms and legs are just going to be laid out like a fucking starfish. Oh my gosh, man. He's going to get annihilated by Gypsy Crusader 100%. And hopefully you enjoyed this video so much so that you could leave a like on your way out. If you also like the content even further, then consider subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate you taking your time to watch this video, and I'll see you in a future AMU episode.